We need an alien invasion. That would unify.
No,
That
dude.
would
Oh
unify the
my god,
world.
dude. I literally couldn't agree more. I mean, for God's sake, if there's gonna be something, like, there has to be a general threat. And I mean, quite frankly, coronavirus has done that
Coronavirus is no.
somewhat.
It's the opposite. Coronavirus made us all crazy and insane.
Well, okay. The bottom line is we do need a. I
We
mean,
need an enemy. We don't need a
we
threat.
need
We
a
need an
common
enemy.
enemy. Yeah. I mean, what could be a common enemy to the human race? It would be just another race, which would have the power to, I guess, get rid of our existence. I mean, I don't think we can talk about AI right now. It's not enough.
Wouldn't that be cool? Wait, no, it wouldn't be cool if we created an artificial intelligence race for the sole purpose of us to kill them, to to
No.
unify the world.
Why would that be cool?
It would be
Oh,
fascinating. It would be
oh,
fascinating
okay.
if, like, imagine a conspiracy where, like, the government, to unify the Illuminati, they create
What?
no, because, like, if because the world isn't divided, that's fair. I think it's fair to say.
Uh-huh.
So what's a way to unify it? It's like a common threat. So
Yep.
what if some organization, not a government, because governments are too competitive, what if some organization created an artificial intelligence race, and, like, they mass produced it, and then they started wreaking havoc around the world, and we had to join together to stop the not alien, the robot invasion. That's a pretty good idea for a book. I'm pretty
Wow.
sure someone probably wrote something like that. I mean, no, I'm pretty sure that.
Well,
No, usually in books, it's usually they create an artificial race and then they rebel. But my idea is literally creating a race for the sole purpose of causing war to then unite the human race.
you see,
Is it immoral?
that's
Yes.
that's terrible.
It is terrible,
Because, well, I mean, if you're gonna create an
but it would
artificial
work.
intelligence, all like preconceived notions of AI right now have to do with computing, and there is absolutely zero way we as human beings can think faster than a computer. It's just literally not possible.
But the creators can, like, program them to be, like, defective or dysfunctional like humans, so we have a chance. Because their
I don't
goal
know
their
if it
goal
has
wouldn't
to
be
do with that.
their goal wouldn't be to, like, eradicate humanity. It would just be to unify it.
No, I understand. I'm saying there are physical limitations.
To what? AI?
Well, rather, there are physical limitations to us, the way that our brains process information. And so, I mean, for God's sake, like, your computer that I'm staring at right now could make far more calculations within a second than I can.
Okay.
And so that's just, like, how do you hinder your computer from doing that? No, you can't, because the electrons in the
Program it.
computer are
No,
moving
no,
way too
no.
fast. The
You
transistors are
have to
turning off and
program
on.
it. You have to program, like, mercy functions into it. You can't. You're basically saying if I program a death machine, it's just going to be superior to the human race. Like, there's no way any human would beat it. I'm saying you program the machine to, like, miss. Like, let's say there's 10 people. The program the robot to only shoot 5 of them lethally, 3 of them in the leg, and 2 of them miss completely. That way, humanity survives and unifies together, or something along those lines. Basically, don't kill everyone. Pretend to miss. Like, pretend like, and maybe even create, like, a self-destruct function where it's like, if it sustains enough damage, like enough bullet damage or nuclear damage or from whatever attack, it just blows up or destroys itself. Because the computer is only as smart as, well, potentially machine learning can make it smarter. But if we program a robot to be strict in its rule set, to, like, do exactly what we say and not learn anything else, then it's just a machine. It has no feelings. It will only do what it's programmed to do.
Yeah, but that's really hard.
What do
Because
you
the
mean it's
whole,
hard?
well, I'm telling, because machine learning is based on a lot on
No, no,
probabilities.
no. The point is to not rely on machine learning, to not make it smart, to
Yeah,
make it
I
just do
know.
what I tell it to do.
I know, but the whole idea is
It won't learn
it
because I
will
won't give
just
it.
do the stuff that has, like, a higher probability of success, and whatever it sees in its, what, like, I don't know if you want to say brain, but
You're
whatever that
treating
thing
it.
processes as success, can be totally different than what the programmer intended it to be.
You treat this robot's mind as though it's thinking. It's not thinking. It's following rules that I specifically tell it to do.
Yeah, I know, but
So
how?
it's not like if it sees 10 people, its programming will basically say there's a 30% chance you'll miss. Like let's say the computer is aiming right at you. The computer, let's say there's a 50%, I program it into the system that there's a 50% chance it will like move away and shoot. In other words, missing you completely. You know? Basically forcing it to be stupid, but only for a percentage, a specific percentage. Because if we didn't do that, they would just kill us all with no, unless we like
I mean,
nuke
have
them.
you ever watched Terminator?
Unless we had a time machine, but you know that.
What? You've never watched a Terminator?
No. The
Terminator movies?
The Terminator, they basically almost eradicate humanity.
Yeah.
But they send someone back in time.
Yeah.
And then the Terminator got sent back in time.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we wanted to prevent this hypothetical future from happening, we would need to invent a time machine.